Yo, what's the deal? Yo, this is E. Irizavi, anti-feminist R&B singer, here making my first audio YouTube joint. This is in response to Sergeant Willie Pete's rant about a universal mixing of the races, or I forgot the name of the title. I'm doing this straight off the top from last night. But in any event, I think that the reason why races exist, to answer Sergeant Willie Pete's question of why the Mongoloids have the slanty eyes, is because in that part of the earth, now I could be wrong, this is what I learned from a long time ago, so it may be very inaccurate, but I'm going to put it out there. And it goes like this. I think the reason why Mongoloid people have slanted eyes is because the ozone layer was thinner in that part of the earth, and still is, so their eyes are more squintier, and race is more of a phenotypical construct more than a genetic construct. In genetics, you have phenotypes and you have genotypes. Phenotypes are basically similar characteristics in like different races. You know, like you got someone who looks like somebody in a totally different race. Like you may have somebody who's Persian who looks totally like somebody from the Dominican Republic. Are they both from the Spanish heritage? No. But is it possible, but somewhere they have the same phenotype somewhere? Maybe some mixing maybe happen, throughout the millennia? Of course that's feasible. Now mind you, my rant may not be on point, again, I'm coming straight off the top, and I am just waking up. Alright, point number 2. I don't know if I mentioned already about the slanty eyes, you know what I'm saying? That's why in that part of the earth why Mongolites have slanty eyes, in order to protect their eyes from the rays of the sun. So alright, and another point is, the reason why black people have flatter and broader noses is because Africans used to be hunters and gatherers. They were the best at their game. So if they had to eat, they had to chase the wild game that was running around out there. So if you have a broader nose, guess what? More oxygen gets into your body. If more oxygen gets into your body, you have an acronym, some kind of compound, chemical compound called ATP. ATP is what makes your muscles go, it makes you these. It makes you able to do things, that you can't do if you lack ATP in your muscles. So given that ATP, you get more oxygen to your muscles, the faster you run. That's why, look at the Boston Marathon, 26 miles, you know what I'm saying? Boston Marathon. Who wins the marathon 9 times out of 10, or maybe 10 times out of 10? I haven't watched it in like the last few years. An African dude from Kenya or some shit, right? From Nigeria, or from Chad, or from the Congo Republic, or something like that. Alright? So that's point number 3. Point number 4 is that's probably why some brothers got some crazy stamina when they box, they got mad oxygen. They're like the camels of oxygen. They know how to store oxygen and know how to use that shit efficiently, and they don't lose their stamina. But of course, this has to be a healthy man of African diaspora. Alright, so that's my little half-ass rant. Alright, 1.